Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Hello, this is Divine Sunshine coming to you with the message of understanding that in life, when we get to the point that we have to understand that regret should be looked upon as experience. I had to remember what God channeled to me. Some of us now, I'm talking to you, and this is the heart of the matter. I probably put it on both of them. We getting, if you see my other one was talking about is decision time. I think with a lot of you also understanding that we're at the point of we're making a decision as far as these karmic situations, as you call it, these lessons. Or we're talking about also when we're talking about these distorted situations or issues that we have found ourselves in that has really brought out distortion within ourselves. Are we going to make the decision to continue to go down that path and show that? Are we going to continue to buy into that or become a part of the problem instead of the solution? A lot of times when we get into those things, we like to kind of wallow in the Maya. I think about my mom, God bless her, and as she's thinking about which way she wants to go to, some conversations and some things that I talk to her about, seems like, again, that thing of forgiveness and learning. She says she has, and I have to honor what she says, but I can also tell about some things in her actions. We're not quite there yet. It's such as like when I try to tell her to get to do the Hawaiian prayer, and she's like, I've already got something else. I'm doing that, and that's fine. I always forgiven them. I don't need to. But then when I listen to you and you're harboring back on some of the same script and the same things, that means you have not. There is, and some of us, not like my mom was, when we talk about regret, we replay over and over again. So I didn't forgive or I didn't let go of that, but there is still some regret about some things that we have not forgiven ourselves for being in the situation that we're in. We haven't forgiven ourselves for moving on. We believe that we belong there because of the things that maybe we did with our counterparts or we done to other people, and this is where we belong. Now I'm talking to the ones that are in these situations that you right there on the saying you like on the border, you straddling the fence or straddling the borderline, like you right really, like I'm seeing a person, like when a person's trying to really actually jump, you could tell the position, like they move from being like really firmly there, and then the actual after a while they kind of scoot their little body up to the front, and you see that in movies. They're like, no, wait. Say, I thought we was just talking. I thought I was kind of telling you not to jump, and I was trying to, so you don't do that. But now when I see you kind of get up and rise and get yourself in position to say, okay, I'm getting ready to free fall. No. So some of us is getting ready to do that, and you have now shifted from laying back and just saying, okay, now I think I'm ready to do it now, to make this fool's journey, this action, this leap of faith into there. Or you kind of in between and saying, okay, before we take that last inhale and let go and release, remember that some of those things is helping you to stay back in that position of just sitting on that edge instead of you actually jumping, is the thing of the regret. We have to look at it again with Daniellleboomlle, and I love how he says that. He says, we don't take L's on this. We don't take L's on this journey, okay, or in this adventure. We only take lessons. There's no losses in this. Just like it's saying, there's no regrets. There's only experience. So when you look back and you see maybe in that marriage that you were in, and you feel that, hey, I'd wasted so many years being in, look at it, hey, it's an experience. It's an experience of what? Like I tell my kids, it's show and tell. To show people, yes, I was in a committed relationship, or to you, for yourself, to show yourself that, hey, this is what I made of underneath these kind of circumstances and conditions. And to tell yourself, okay, now next time when these things and these red lights and these flags come up, I won't do this again. Or they might be something that you did like and say, okay, you know what? I will continue to take that in because I think that's a gold nugget or that's a diamond right there that I can take on moving on into my next level. These are the things, it's your perspective. It's always been since perspective. Excuse me, I feel something like tinkling in my nose. It's all about perspective when you talk about that. Society would like to make you think that, hey, you got into that marriage or that thing and you're a failure now because you didn't achieve that. You were married only 6 months and now you figure out, hey, I don't want to do that. What's the perspective of it? Let's change that. As April Williams say, let's change the verbiage on there. Well, let's look at it. Well, at least I didn't spend 20 years in something miserable and already knew right off the jump. It told me in the beginning, but I still stayed into it. And then like now in 6 months, it's like, no. Somebody asked you, well, why? Y'all look like y'all was together. It looked like it was going well. Why 6 months? I mean, like, you know, that's just like a waste of ink on the paper. Well, you know, hey, just like everybody, you tried, I seen, I came, I tried, I seen, I conquered, and then I seen, hey, that's not for me. That person, you and I, or with that person, we just rode our separate ways. Same thing with a job. You tried, you seen, hey, you did not want that. You wouldn't say you didn't conquer, you did conquer. You just seen, hey, that's just not for me. I thought the job was, once I got in there, I didn't like the culture. I didn't like the way people were talking. They presenting themselves that the job was one way. And when I got in there, I was like, hey, I'm miserable as hell. I can't stand the boss. I don't like the jobs or the tasks or the responsibilities that they give me. This is not a good set for who I am as a person. This isn't that. My skill set is either much higher than this, or either they're pushing me too fast and I don't know how I can be able to adjust to this. So let that go. Okay. Several things. People have moved into buildings, things of that, apartment buildings. I thought this was it. When I got in there, I seen the court case. They say I got in there. Yeah, I know it was cheap. I knew the apartment was cheap. But then when I got in there, I seen why it was cheap. They had a gym right next door. And at that gym, they was playing, you know, you could hear them playing loud, you know, their music for their different classes and things like that. Something's in my head. Playing for their classes. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't even go to sleep. I should have known it was something that I got to break my lease. Okay, man might give you a hard time getting out of it. You say, well, hey, that's a lesson learned. I'm going ahead. You keep the deposit because that's worth me having me a night's worth of sleep. But that's a lesson learned. Next time what? Ask questions. Maybe you got in there so happy to see that it was $800 a month that you didn't know what to do with yourself, especially here in the city of Chicago. That's dirt cheap. You know, first my dad always say, you ain't going to get nothing for free. You going to pay for it eventually. I say, what you mean by that? And I see that. Sometimes you get stuff free and then when you find out, here, I got to mix it. I got to fix this up, fix that up. And before you know, you done paid for free. That was a good saying, Dad. You didn't say it, but that together I knew what you were saying. You know, I know I jazzed up. So it is. You're going to eventually pay for free. Free come from a price sometimes. Okay, depending on what it is. Now, sometimes it does come out great, and that's a wonderful thing. But sometimes you got to check it out and see. Okay, and so that's something that we have to really take an expression about. Even when that does happen, you say, oh, they done got my behind. You know, it's an experience. It's an experience. Again, like I said, on this twin flame journey, again, to understand we don't take regrets. We take experiences here. And that's where some of us, I really feel, that's right there on that edge, getting ready to make this jump or this leap, that you're saying, you know, you having all this regret. Who I'm going to let down. Who I'm going to do this. Who I'm going to do. All these other people involved. But then at the end of the day, it's like, okay, now where you fit in. How are you pleasing yourself in all this? You know, and I know that. And then you have to just keep on continuously, telling people they're going to question. That's their nature. They're humans. They're going to do that. And you do, again, it's the way, like my mom says, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say it firmly to a person, they get it. Hey, the answer is, I did X, it didn't work out. It wasn't for me. Well, I thought that was really nice, pumpkin. They look like they treated you well. No, looks is deceiving. That's how they seem like they were mine. But when I got in there, there wasn't, well, you sure I just don't come from that. I come from the school of thought. You just ride it through and then eventually it'll get better. Well, that's back then for you, Mom. But right now, how things are set up now, most of the time, the way things are showing themselves, you have to start believing it. And I didn't believe that it was going to get any better. I trust God to show me another job to go to. And so again, I'm just going to put my hand and my faith in the source that will lead me to the right job, because I know if he led me to that one, he going to lead me to a better one. Or the same thing, if he led me to that kind of relationship and it was not the best, I'm praying and he's seen what I did in my heart and what things I put into that relationship, that when I get to the next one, he's going to give me a better one, because I believe now from that experience, I'm better equipped. Okay, so it's always there. We don't take L's. We take, again, these are the experiences. We don't take L's on here. These are lessons. All right. So I wanted to come on here and tell you about that. For you all, I'm going to put this on both, because this is a divine matter of the heart thing too as well. All right. Catch us tomorrow. Oh, is this going to come on? Yeah, because if I do it early in the morning, we'll catch you tonight as we do the playground experience coming on at between 7:30 and 8. We don't know, 7:30 and 8. Just make sure that you had click and subscribe to this channel so you can be able to catch up on the playgrounds. This is very worthwhile experience where we have a lot of our expertise between myself and April Williams and Kathy D and myself, and we talk about the current events that's happening for in the collective and the energies as well, and we take your questions then too, and we give you perspective from 3 different viewpoints. Okay. With that, don't forget also to sign up and to get your ticket for $12.12 for the event, bringing in the new year. If you like how I give you some of these Cassandra moments and telling you about what's going to happen next in the future, or just have these talks with you, this is one way for you to be able to take advantage of that in this intimate setting, where it's a live event where it's just myself, April Williams, and Kathy D. We're all going to do some specialized training and helping you to get ready for the new year. It's called bringing in divine order into the new year. And so that's going to help you to create that new you for the new year. As well, we got also Benita. She's got some great ideas and some things that she's going to tell you about this family dynamic as well. If you're thinking about creating a family in 2021, you definitely want to be there. If you're thinking about also about your family and how you can be able to make that major shift and get them ready for the new year as well as a family, and for your children, because they're really coming from a whole different generation, and some of them we already know are gifted. I know from all the clients I have talked to. So how can you be able to support them too on this journey? So if you want all that good stuff in there, like again, we're going to concentrate on the body. We're going to talk about also some things of your mind, to get your mind ready, how to get your body ready, meditations, me also doing a presentation on some things about also what is the divine order and how you can go about doing that when spirit leads me and tells me some more specifics to it. Do that. So it'll be hosted on December the 12th at 12 p.m. Central Time. Everything's 12, so you don't have to remember like when it starts. 12. How much is it? 12. Okay, and on one date, 12. That's the date. Okay. All right. The commercial will follow. As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.